I'ma leave out. She took the river with Judas. Tearing down the barrel of his gun. Yes, he shot me down. I died and someone brought me back to life, but never to my senses. Bounce on that shit, dance. Bounce on that shit, dance.
God, it's hot. That's... What's up, y'all? Welcome in. My bad. Hold on. We finna get into Tony. So, Tony the Closure was dating Nicole. They've been broken up for a minute, I guess, since 2003, if I'm not mistaken. Tony, I'll show y'all Tony in a minute, decided to go live about the situation because Nicole came out and Nicole said that Tony was putting them paws on her, and well, he's stalkerish and he was cheating, and I think she came out and said he was putting the paws on her. But we're gonna go all the way down to September. Tony decided to let everybody know during September. So let's see. So I'm not sure how this came about with Mr. Tony, but I guess, let's see. Now we're gonna go further down. This has been going on for a minute. Oh yeah, this has been going on for a while. This isn't too good. So he decided to expose Nicole. Since September. Now, let me see. God dang, Tony, what? Tony, you, Lord have mercy. This man, Tony. Oh Lord, we gonna go into it. Just give me a minute, cause it's bad. So I'm not sure if this happened because he saw Nicole interview. That's what it looked like. What happened? Right? He saw Nicole interview. Nicole been saying some things, and he decided to say no. So at first he said, "Oh, why he sharing her stuff? Hold on, child. We gonna get into it because I knew she was harassing him. We gonna get into the tea. Tony been letting it empty in the clip for a minute. Hold on, let me go to the beginning. I'm so sick of Sabrina too, but Tony, be careful because Sabrina like putting that shit on folks. She tried to put one out on see out now. Hold on, y'all. Hell. Now, when I want you to work, you don't work. What is this? Okay. We're going to take it all the way back. Okay. Let's go back up. Okay. So, he came out and he started posting stuff. He starts posting the scammer list. Let's go back up. So then he says, hold on, y'all. What the hell just happened? Why did it reset itself? What the hell? I'll fix it. So he says, only addressing this once I expose the truth. They make up lies. I never abused Nicole and never been gay. Now, the reason he was basically saying something about being gay is because Nicole said that she saw some stuff in his phone that he had locked up that was a folder with some pictures and other stuff that was so disgusting. And she needed a code. So she figured out what the code was and she went through it. Instead of arguing and all that stuff, she pat her bags because it was after they had the miscarriage. And when she had her miscarriage, she pat her bags. She left. She didn't say nothing. She didn't do nothing. He been trying to get back with her, sending her money and stuff. So everybody was like, okay, well, he wants you back. So everybody was on the cold side. But he decided last month to come out and say, hell no, that ain't true. So we just gonna go through it. When they can't pay their Amex bills, they create lies to get the heat off unpaid debt. Anyone spreading lies is about to be forced to court to stand on their lies, right? He said these types of lies are easily disproven and will cause Buddy love. When I post that ish, I post facts. I won't make up lies on no man. Okay. So then he started posting other people. Then he started posting it. Sometimes love shows up before you're ready. That's exactly what happened with me and Nicole. I thought we were just going to have fun for a moment, but that moment turned into something real, something I never expected, a love that felt like it came from another world. She was everything I didn't even know I needed, but the truth is I wasn't fully healed. I hadn't closed the door from my past. I brought unaddressed trauma and unfinished emotional business into something beautiful, and in the process, I messed it all up. We felt so hard for each other that we started losing sight of everything else. Business, goals, structure, all put to the side just to be wrapped up in each other. Then the fame, then the attention, the pressure from being visible only made things harder. Every woman watched how I poured into Nicole, and that brought temptation, envy, and past relationships back from the dead. Now, he is a real estate agent. He's the one that was talking crap about DJ Envy. She owned a clothing line. He said, we were in love, but I failed her. I betrayed her trust, and I let the wrong things influence me. Okay? Then that happened. Child. Left my ass off. These scammers so mad they tried to file a criminal complaint against me for promoting Eli Credit Repair Services. Now I'm gonna tell you who he talking about. He talking about this lady right here. This the lady that claimed that T.I. was running a brothel. Sabrina, not Carpenter. Sabrina is the one that tried to sue T.I., said that he did this and that to her, said that he was doing this and that. Sabrina is Tiny best friend. Sabrina is mad at T.I. because she tried to slice and dice a 16-year-old, and he had to pull a whoop-poop on her because of the fact was that she was doing all that. So that's why she coming up with all this stuff. So this is what he recorded of her.
It's real estate. But you made...
So he said she asked me to be her internet boyfriend, and I passed on her. She made unaliving threats to me, and more after I ain't want that ran through cat. Now he finna go into the Big Meech because she did try to write Big Meech, and Big Meech was telling her like, please stop writing me. I got a wife, I got a lady. Big Meech was like, I don't even know you. She tried to put her son off on Big Meech at one point. Hey Terry, thank you. She tried to put her son on Big Meech at one point. So yeah. Okay. So down historically plus on my kids, sorry. When I told her no thanks. She told me I was turning down historical puss. Said she was Big Meech and the cat was legendary. Laugh out loud shit. Meech home. Go harass him or T.I. and Tiny. FYI, the credit coaching Eli offers is his program. I refer people as affiliate. You motherfuckers so mad we getting clients. Y'all normally scamming thousands. That's true. A lot of people said that she was scamming the people, and she was scamming them out $250. But we're gonna let it play.
You made $5 to $10 million during the pandemic. And you don't have no kind of fly house to walk through and sashay through. The only place that you've been able to show on the internet is your bitch's house and the one y'all got evicted from. So on you,
Nicole ain't got nothing to do with this, but I don't know why she's saying all of this. Now, this at the same time, Nicole is still accepting money from Tony. But I don't even know why Sabrina would bring that up. But let's continue. We moved a little too fast.
You talking about you just real estate guru, but you don't own one piece of property? That's suspicious to me. That's real suspicious. And how in the hell are y'all about to facilitate damn near 1,000 people doing their credit for $250 a piece? Y'all out here working for $125 each for 6 months. Y'all people who paid y'all $250, y'all better know, because of the small amount of money, they made sure it was gonna be a misdemeanor. But that's real weird to me. What he fucked up on is this: how do you not own one piece of real estate, but you made accepting money from people up front for credit repairs illegal? But that's why I can know. That's why we did credit coaching. You pay for credit coaching, and then we offer the credit repair for free. But taking money up front for credit repair is illegal. The credit repair business became illegal in Georgia, but some states it's still legal. And since we want to sit around and lie on me, oh, Tony the loser. Exactly, you provide the services first, and then the payment. So since Tony the loser wants to continue to push a narrative online that's false, I'm going to make sure that I push a narrative online to stop stealing from these people. There's no way on God's green earth 1 or 2 guys, 3 guys, a 5-man team is going to be able to facilitate the credit repair for over accepting money from 600 to 1,000 people. Y'all are going to be sitting on the back burner. It's only 720 hours in a month. Going over your credit and doing a good job and filing the proper disputes with the proper laws takes at least an hour or 2. If you got a good credit repair person, it may take a few hours for them to understand everything that's going on your credit, to do a complete audit and to assess the proper laws to it. So I hate to tell y'all all got. Y'all all got. And I was like, dang, Tony was doing a good thing. I was happy he was calling people out, this, that, and third. But when I seen him lie on me, that was something different. I'm like, oh, well, maybe he lied about these other people. This is true. 600 to 1,000 people.
Now that is her. Okay, that is a video of her sleeping. I just want to know how she harassed and you got her picture in the bed, but okay. So then it says, he put up the text messages. Okay. This is from her. He said, I don't bother nobody. If you want to harass me and even make threats to my ex because you're obsessed with me, I will file a restraining order against you. I've seen movies like this before on Lifetime. So she sent him an address, and then she said, you good? Yeah, still at J office. Okay, it's raining. I was checking on you. I'm about to go to sleep early. Tony, laugh out loud. Get your A here. Laugh out loud. About to. Laugh out loud. And then it says, don't let it make you. Hold on. Let me let it play. Yeah, she crazy for real. She got mad at T.I. them a while back, and she's the one that people were saying that she was mad because they believed that they had some kind of dealings with each other. And I hate to say it. Let's move forward. Then it says, send your you want some beef ish with me now. Send your address. The family trying to pull up tonight. What part of North Carolina? You such a hoe. You get a warning. Send the address. It's not the internet with us. It's Black family. Respect. Say them again. I told you so. If you would have listened, you would not still be going through this. I told you that was enough. So she sent him some audio, and then he said, Sabrina can't take rejection. That's true, because how she did Tiny. I talked about that. But if y'all want to deep dive on it, we could talk about it tomorrow or Saturday. The deep dive is crazy how she came up with this stuff. But let's continue with this. So she tried to involve people in their lives. This lady got issues, been having niggas calling me, talking D threats for ish. For years, because I told her I ain't want to be in a relationship with her. Never disrespected this bit back. Buffalo, leave me the F alone. And then he tagged Atlanta police. Okay. So the reason why he brought up some stuff was because she has been harassing Nicole. We gonna get into Nicole soon, but she has been harassing Nicole. And he not lying, because when Tasha K talked to Sabrina old associates from her business, she was threatening them, and then and even the victim that she claimed to slice in the face, that T.I. had to pull a pew out on her because she was finna cut a 16-year-old at the time. She even threatened her and threatened Tasha K. So they're not lying when people say they got threats from her. Okay?
I don't date niggas with lisp and underbites. I don't date niggas that live in manufactured homes. I don't date niggas with dirty baseboards.
How you know
I don't know what kind of image.
If y'all native dated each other, I got a question. How you know what a baseboard look like?
Y'all trying to put out there on me and on this here internet, but I ain't never been no sucker for dick kind of bitch. I have never.
Sabrina, if I gotta do a whole thing on you, I seen that letter when Big Meech wrote you and told and said, can you please leave me the fuck alone? I do not know you. I need to find Big Meech. Lil Meech, where is your daddy? We gotta talk.
Never been no I can't sit alone, can't live without a man, can't breathe without a man kind of woman. You've never caught me being that, so I don't understand where this whole narrative is coming from. But y'all gotta stop it. I let a lot of shit slide on Beyonce's internet, but y'all gotta completely stop it. Y'all have to stop it. If you know me and you know my character, you know one thing for certain, two things for sure I don't need is a man.
Girl, please.
You ain't never caught me being that girl. You ain't never caught me being no sucker for love, gotta have a man. You have never seen me do that. Underbite, nigga, hold your mouth like that. No, I don't like no nigga with no bitch ass mouth. No. I don't. No. That's not my thing. I don't like no dude. My baby daddy is not on the internet. I understand it's you. Any nigga you ever seen me be with, ain't on the fucking internet. I date very low-key guys, very discreet men. Not women beaters. That motherfucking snaggletooth bitch lied on me. I know that goddamn bad news bear, bitch woman bitch lied on me. I do know that. I know that droop mouth motherfucking ugly, need a facial face ass nigga lied on me. Warmby Parker. All I gotta say to y'all tonight, y'all tell lame ass niggas to keep my name out of their mouth by no stretch of metrics. Just envision this in your head. Envision a nigga with an underbite. No, that's not my thing. I don't like no dude. My baby daddy is not on the internet. Humping on top of me. And his underbite just drooping. Come on, y'all. Think about that. Think about that. Think about me. Just look at my lips. Do they look like they kiss underbites?
Sabrina, I don't know why you asked this. Cause baby, you had whatever, girl.
You think? Look at my mouth. You think I suck underbite dick?
You ain't have to say
These
no,
teeth.
man. Girl. You probably do. You probably
Like, y'all gotta stop.
allegedly you eat cat. So you probably do.
Humping on top of me. And his underbite just drooping.
I forgot. It ain't tiny. My bad.
Come on, y'all. Think about that. Think about that. Think about me. Just look at my lips. Do they look like they kiss underbites? You think? Look at my mouth. You think I suck underbite dick? These teeth.
All right. So this is the part where it say you good. He put the text messages again. If I have to pull up, this gonna be you. I don't know why I'm crying in the club right now. Okay, so he posted that again. Now,
proud of it, and I could just get teary-eyed just thinking about it, because what you guys don't understand, if we're
so somebody
proud of it, and I could just get
Ernestine, but Ernestine is married, so y'all ain't gotta worry about that. Child. So then he had shirts made about him. And he said that it was rumors that he ever put his hands on her. Now, this is how it got deep, because Sabrina said something and Nicole said something. So this is why they got deeper into this. And it said the identity theft felon Marcus him 500 Barney out here making T-shirts and fake DV posts but can't even pay his bills. His wife, her 500, got hit with lawsuits. Houses popping up on pre-foreclosure sites, and now they quietly got the crib listed on the market. Tell me why Buddy Love downsize his body with surgery now. Gotta downsize his life too. Laughing. Something off with that. I too, or is it just stress from doing AMATs? So he put it from. So now he putting all these folks' information out and showing his
former Sprint employee, recession-proof mentor, him 500. Now, ain't this a bitch?
I can't wait for Sherman to bring me home some grand babies.
Yeah, I know you.
They was worth $100,000. Well, we sold them, split it, and 20.
Okay. Now this is how all this happened. I'm gonna take that down because I don't want to show nobody address. So he's been trying to clear up since last month that he did not put his hands on Nicole. Well, let's continue because it goes deeper.
Accepting money from people up front for credit repair is illegal. That's why I can know.
And somebody says she's for sure a scammer. Now I'm going to tell y'all something. He's not lying. Sabrina is a scammer. Her previous people that worked for her has also said this. So yes, she is a scammer. Atlanta knows she's a scammer and she is a liar. When I could tell you a story while we're going through this. When I first got to Atlanta, a year or two in, and I met people, I was told about the swingers club and some of the celebrities that go to have open marriages who never shy away from it. And I was also talked about Sabrina and some of the stuff that was coming out about her. Her name is Sabrina Peterson. And I remember someone told me that she claimed that her child was by Big Meech and come to find out he wasn't, allegedly. And it was a lot like this. Atlanta put you on. So this is all it is. So So we're gonna read this. So he sent that sent a screenshot. And she said another, I'm not sure what to do with who's trustworthy on this app. I was hoping to have my credit in a better place because I just paid him that little $250 last week. You know you're not getting your ish done. Too many people for one person to do. How can you do over 1,000 dispute properly? I watched his live this morning with Eli. Eli stated they hired more people. Excuse me. So I guess I have to sit back and hope for the best since I already paid. I did credit repair before. You can't facilitate that many people at once. I don't know how it's possible for Eli to work for $125. See, here's the thing. Somebody sent this to him. I don't know if he was acting like he was them or not, but we're going to read the caption. And I'm finna tell you, Sabrina fall for anything because there were girls that were coming out saying they lied, that they were drugged and abused, allegedly, by T.I. just to make her go harder and act crazy on the internet and make her look a fool. And she believed it. And they came out and said, that's not true. We were just lying because she do too much. We do not like her. So I'm just here to let you know the girl believed anything anybody say. I seen it on the live and I was appalled. So somebody had to write this. So I think he did this to act like he was them. I don't know, but let's continue. I don't know how it's possible for Eli to work for $125. Each person take at least an hour to do. There's only 720 hours in a month. I hope so. Keep me posted. I don't know these people personally. I will set their grams in hopes to get my credit fixed. I've been battling cancer, so my family have been taking care of me financially. But what they couldn't take care of got sent to collections, late credit cards. So here's hoping he's who he is. I seem legit. I will keep you posted. Have a great evening. Let's pray you get through. So he said this Buffalo mad and hating because Eli got best credit repair. So she is in the DM. She is DM customers trying to scare them. This girl is a full scammer. My name is Clean. My business is clean. I don't play no scam inch and darn sure not for $250. I've exposed over 300 million in scams. It's laughable how the real scammers are pushing the narrative. So she was like, fish your credit. Somebody say fish your credit, but I agree. Somebody say she for sure is a scammer. And then they say, yeah, somebody say, yeah, she is. Got me for $600 a couple of years ago, claiming she was giving an overnight empowerment event and canceled the event and never refunded me my money. That is true. That is true. A lot of people was pissed off they spent $600 with her and she never got it. Hey, Upper. People never went. So yes, Sabrina is a scammer. I could have told people that don't get nothing with Sabrina. Don't get a darn thing. She gonna scam you. So let's see if we can find out how this got with Nicole. So now he's talking about someone named Rich. All right, he just did that, right? Now let's go up. Let's go a bit. He's talking about
Dame Dash is facing foreclosure, right? And everybody.
When he was talking about Dame Dash and how Dame Dash got his silver suits. All right, so let's go to Nicole. Is this Nicole? Yes. So let's go. So then he decided, I think he emptied a clip on everybody. I don't know how this happened, but he started emptying the clip, including Nicole. So he says, internet love telling lies. They said I beat her. Then they said I lived off her. I've owned up to my mistakes of cheating, but to lie and act like I ain't a boss is laughable. I want you to find a man who doing like me. We broke up a year ago and I still hold her down like a nigga should just because I hurt her. Don't ever come with me on Beyonce's internet. Ain't 95%. I ain't 95% of your 95% of your women's dream man. Somebody say, come over here. Then somebody say, I'm over here tight when a bee want lunch. Okay. So this is what he sent her. These look like there are Zelle payments. He sent her $1,000 on the 20th of 21st, 2021. He sent her $7,500 as of April 24, 2024 of last year. He also sent her $3,000 of this year on the 1st. He canceled it and sent it again. It looked like he sent her something else on the 2nd. He sent her on the August 10th $200. The 8th of last month, which was August 8th, $300. $250 on the 7th. The 4th is $500. He sent her $1,000 August 30th. And then he sent her $2,000 on the 1st. Then he put some more. He said the 18th, $3,000. November 15th, $1,000. $3,000 on the 15th. On the 7th was $1,000. $2,500 on the 7th. Now she said he does keep sending Zales, but she basically saying, I don't accept them. Her name is Nicole Lynn. She was dating Tony the Closure for a while. She was the girl that had her own boutique and clothing line and stuff. And she said that he abused her. They were together for a while. She had a miscarriage and all that. And she found out he was cheating. I think that this story came out 2023. And now Tony was like, listen, no, like I've been sending her Zales. She's been accepting them. I ain't never put my hands on them. And I didn't know this was still going on until I seen something on where she was telling people that when she told somebody that she was on the phone with Sherelle, which is Ocho Cinco, last baby mama, ex-fiance, that he hit her, uppercut her, and bruised her eye, busted her. It's a lot. I'm going to get to it, though. We finna get to it. So she told the whole world that he done beat on her, and everybody ran with it. Then he said he's been sending money. So they've been broken up for a year. He sent $500. Can I pay for your toes? Which was the 26th of February. $1,000. Ain't no toes was $500, but okay, girl. I want to know what treatment that is. $1,000 for February. Another $1,000 all the way from March. So Tony is like, I've been sending her thousands and thousands of dollars, and we have been broken up since 2023. And she has been accepting them. Since they've been together, he has been sending her Zales. And you can tell she's accepting them because she's never sending them back. She's not sending them back. And then somebody said only the guilty have something to prove. So then let's go up. So he hasn't been saying nothing. And then somebody said, is this supposed to get
I already
her
had her back. The reality is back in March, we had reconnected. And the first thing that came out of her mouth is how do we involve all the people online? What they're going to say? What's their opinion? Because she's so worried about big back bitches like you.
Yeah, but go ahead, girl. It's a lot. It is a lot.
If it wasn't for big back bitches like you that can't keep a man, that ain't got nothing to offer to no man, I would already been back with Nicole a long time ago. We've been trying to do our thing, but her attention is like trying to please bitches that ain't gonna do nothing for her. And that's like what most of you women do. You always living for somebody else, and now you live miserably because you sat there and
So listen, you said all that. You could have just said we got back in March, we reconnected, and left it like that. Ain't nobody asked you for all of this, Tony. This is how you make yourself look bad.
try to live for motherfuckers that won't do shit for you. Meanwhile, the best motherfucker in your life that you ever had in your life, you gonna push to the side because you want to impress a big bad bitch that look like you. Face so wide, eat up the whole motherfucking profile picture. Look like you eat up everything on you guys.
Oh, shut up.
I ain't even bullshitting you, man. You would be surprised, like, man.
Stop pointing fingers and blaming others for what happened to your relationship. Take accountability and move on. I'm like this. If something happened, yeah, girl, he said big bad, yes. If something happened, just clear your, you know what I'm saying, what you got going on. You ain't got to sit here and do all of that. Just say, we've been working this since March. I don't know what you're talking about. And everybody was like, wait a minute, what you mean? And let the questions ask it like, he do too much.
I done sent roses and all kind of shit. Nicola posted roses and motherfuckers would be like, that better not be from Tony. That like, what type of miserable motherfuckers would sit there and try to influence another person's life and you never experienced nothing that we've been with? You never, like, yo, these women be so sick and so hateful, it's fucking disgusting. I'm talking about trying to tell a person that they never met, that they don't know in real life, oh, don't go back to that nigga, girl, he crazy, he this. You would be surprised at how many times Nicole sent me shit that I said on my live that somebody that came from my page went back to her and screenshot or said some shit I said in hopes that they would try to get in between her talking to me and shit. I'm gonna start posting this shit so you can see how much shit she sent me from you weird ass bitches. Like, at the end of the day,
hold on. She had the internet in an uproar, and they've been back together since March. Everybody was like, oh my God, Nicole, are you okay? I'm never going back. I don't want to be treated. Child, that's why you stay out people's business.
let me tell you something. I got her heart right here. That's mine. All you bitches get mad, whatever you try to do, you can try to sabotage. She been lying to you motherfuckers. She love me to death, and she is losing her fucking mind every day because she ain't got me, because she tried to live for you bitches. Secrets out. I ain't even bullshitting you, man. You would be surprised. Like, man, she's constantly commenting that because last month I told her that I was going to no longer play the game with her anymore. Yeah, I told her I didn't love her the same. I told her I didn't feel the same anymore. I told her that.
Hold on. This is what he said he told Nicole. They say, so why is she commenting to people she's moved on from you when the comment that you're constantly posting? And that is true. And then he said she tried to drag this issue out forever, months of taking money and sitting on the phone saying she loves me, but then acting like she don't F with me online. Felt like I was being played with and used.
You know, all the outside forces and shit that have been getting involved now made me not have the same feelings that I felt for her because there was too many games being played. So yeah, to save face, you know, people say whatever they want to. We were doing all right. We was trying to fix our shit. And then, you know, she was still trying to, like, keep a nigga with his nose in the dog poop or some shit like that after I did all that shit. I'm like, nah, like, it's time for you to come back to the table. Like, I'm saving your ass all the time. I'm bailing you out. I'm helping you. Like, yo, man, don't ever play in my face because it's going to make me, like, yeah, motherfuckers be down bad and you bail their ass out and then they be online while niggas slandering your name and defaming your name, being quiet, trying to take pretty pictures. Them pictures is all right, but like, what about the life? What's real life? You'll never let nobody tear apart the person that keep you and hold you together. I fucked up, I made a mistake, but you better come correct with me.
Okay. Then he said, I save you every time you're in need. And when I F up, you let the internet influence and how you F with me was never mine. You just enjoyed the aesthetic, acting like you love a ninja, but ghost on my birthday. Oh, so she didn't contact him on his birthday. So his birthday wasn't too long ago. But you posted happy birthday to all these motherfuckers who would never save you. He said, I love hard, I'm so crazy. So you know I will say it all. It was love. I love you last month. Now you're a full-blown weirdo. Accept 5,500 roses last week, then ghost me and act like you wasn't F for me. Laugh out loud. Oh, so they did have some that she jumped back on it. Watch these ninjas lie and call me gay and DL, and you sit back silently. It's disgusting how you have sat back and took back ninjas who really abuse you, but act like I'm a monster because I cheated. I have apologized hundreds of times, but I know when I'm being used and played. So then he posted some more from the second. Now, the first one, he canceled it. Then he sent it again. I don't know. She canceled it. He canceled it. Then he sent some more. Then he showed Zelle payments. That was sent as well. Child. Okay. I feel like if she didn't want him no more, what she should have did was just left him alone and stop accepting the payments. That's just how I feel. She should have just left him alone and stopped accepting payments. All the women who bash me would never get their orders if it was for me hating on them while I'm holding Inch together and put hundreds of thousands into a business. I never got $1. Then he's showing how he was doing a postage stamp and shippings for her business. Look at $100, $193. Yeah. So someone said you was just saying you love her, now you're trying to tarnish her image. I agree that they're both wrong. He said she called the police on me. He said you're leaving out the most important part. Why did she call the police on you, Tony? So basically, she was saying that he was stalking her. But Tony was like, I never stalked her. And I've never sat here if I stalked her. He basically saying if I was doing all this stuff she said I was doing, why did she sit here and take money from me? I agree. I wouldn't have took it either. So he said sitting back over 10 months quietly as ninjas called me DL, knowing damn well she saw girls only in my phone, let narratives fly, and I'm still supporting and taking care of you. When them people play with Nicole at any point, I have always defended her, cursing MFers out, but she stays silent as I'm attacked and slandered. Meanwhile, calling me baby and asking for money, starting my life over bullcrap. So he said, somebody said you were trying to buy her for years. My thing is this, regardless if he was trying to buy her or not, she knew that she should have left him alone too. They both were in the wrong with this. If he did all of that to you, there is no way. Starting my life over again, day 34. So this is in April. He's showing all of this. I never wanted you to crumble. I held you together due to hurting you. Saying that you let your guard down is a damn lie. You played both sides and were afraid of what they would say. Using words like agenda when you've been the sole beneficiary of this relationship. You don't cook, clean, and are expensive as F. Claiming you're fractured behind closed doors, but you're laying with me in New York, saying what will the people say about you coming back. Then you get online, put on performances for the masses to maintain an image that you think they expect from you. Talking about purchases and payments when your ass was really begging for help and money. I got the text messages if I need to post them. Then he posted this. I'm crazy and just making it all up. Yeah. Now the narrative is I'm harassing and stalking when last month we were messing around and you wanted my baby. I hate the lies. The internet versus reality is ML. Somebody say, I'm NGL. I'm going through your page. I'm starting to understand your side. Somebody say, okay, Tony, we get it. You are humiliating the both of y'all. At this point, though, no way this can be healthy. But why you posting this? And then cartwheels, he put that. This is her text messages. That go her hand. He got that on there. And is one more zoom. I'm ready to be daddy's baby girl. I feel like this shouldn't even be posted, but we're going to go to her page too.
Clarity, because I think a lot of y'all think that this is just stemming from nowhere and Tony just lashing out for no reason. So obviously, like last week was my birthday. And y'all seen from the previous post, and I'm just going to show y'all the post, where just about two and a half, 3 weeks ago, Nicole and I were having flirty conversations. We were having sex. She actually was upset that her period came on after we had sex. So imagine like all of
Tony. Now you being embarrassing. You're trying to embarrass her, Tony, because you feel embarrassed that you got left for your birthday, Tony. Nobody asked that, Tony. That what even calls for. But we'll let you talk.
those emotions, feeling like we back locked in, and then my birthday comes and I go to LA. I get to LA. I sent her $5,000, like 400 plus roses. And then I go to drop off a bag of A-Lo at her house. So as I get to her house, her door is literally open, like crack where you can see through it. I knock on the door, say hello, walk in. She was asleep. She wakes up, she was startled. Obviously, like, I knew she would be a little not expecting me to come. So I'm like, maybe she's like, all right, ooh, shit, scared me for a minute, right? But instead, the energy was completely different. It was like a robber had broken her house and was like a kidnapper and was about to take her. And I'm like, damn, babe, I brought you some A-Lo. I saw your door was open. Like, but she's like, can you just leave and I'll call you? Okay, fine, I'll leave.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think Nicole still had feelings. I think Nicole wanted certain things and Nicole was like, I know he'll give it to me. That's just being honest. I think he took it as that's my girlfriend, and I don't think she took it as we getting back together, but he took it that way.
Probably was in the house less than a minute, 90 seconds max. Now, mind you, Nothing happened. No threats. Nothing. I left the ALO and I leave and just leave. She calls me. We have a conversation for about an hour. Then like she goes and gets if I was to the police. She goes to the police. The police? After just telling me you want to be my baby and all this other shit, you ready to come home? Now you going to the police?
Yeah.
That's why I was like, no, I'm gonna hit the final straw. Like, nothing that I've ever done was ever on no police shit to you in no capacity. I've never been aggressive to you, never done none of that. So, just for clarification purposes for the people that's confused about what really pushed it to this point, is like, don't ever play, well, I hate when women play the police game and do weird shit when you start.
She should have been stopped going back and accepting money to me. Tony trying to clear his name ain't working, Tony. You should have. I'm sorry. That's just me. Then he posts the phone calls. So he's posting that they have it on the phone, FaceTime videos, accepting phone calls, all that stuff for a while, right? So he said, listen, we've been on the phone. And those red, the ones that are red, those are missed calls from Nicole.
I remember you coming in my comments and you was trolling me about Nicole. Ha, that's why you couldn't get your girl back. Meanwhile, I was already nutting inside of it, clapping them cheeks. There goes your shero. I remember you coming in my comments and you was trolling.
That's somebody that is followed Nicole and was wanting her not to go back to him, and she was basically unfollowed her. I think a lot of people started to unfollow her, but okay.
Hi, my name is Edwin Robinson II, law student and future greatest lawyer of all time. I want to give a very special quick shout out to Tony the Closer and Eli. Thank you for helping me get my credit, putting me into the 700 club. Got those negative accounts deleted relatively quick. I'm not even done with the program and I already jumped up 60 plus points. So if you're watching this video, I definitely suggest pay the $250. It's a great investment. They move relatively fast. You do have to put in a little bit of work, but it's worth it. So keep your head to the sky. God is the greatest, and rock with Eli and Tony the Closer. I do.
Alrighty.
600 to 1,000 people. Y'all are going to be sitting on the back burner. It's only 720 hours in a month. Going over your credit and doing a good job and filing the proper disputes with the proper laws takes at least an hour or two. If you got a good credit repair person, it may take a few hours for them to understand everything that's going on in your credit, to do a complete audit and to assess the proper laws to it.
Hi, my name is Edwin Robinson II, law student.
Okay.
Fame, everybody know my name when
crazy how fast. Oh, let me call. Crazy how fast they forget. I was in the trenches packing orders, answering customer service, making sure people got their products. I literally saved your business. Then it was when it was collapsing. The way you flipped on me because I messed up personally is sick. I never want nothing but to see you win. Now you treat me like the op. But here's the truth. Only real ones don't rewrite history. Me, I'll keep building, keep winning with or without you. Somebody said, you're going to talk about this woman every day. He said, if I feel like it, I will. What the F is it to you when I talk about it? Talk about what I talk about, weirdo. Then he shows a text message, say, please, Lord, don't let us get another video. They're saying the link isn't working. Thank you, baby, for all you do. This was in 2024, last year. They were supposed to be broken up. I love you in the past 3 years, have let me know how to know the depths of my heart. I hate asking for help and hate being told what to do, so thank you for pushing me anyway. This was her sales. And then he says the way people rewrite history and reply get involved is crazy. 1 minute it was thank you, baby, for all you do. I love you. Then thank you for pushing me when I was defeated. Now suddenly I live off you and treated you bad. Stop playing. I was the one fixing broken links, answering your customer service, packing orders, and making sure your customers actually got what they paid for. I made you get up when you wanted to quit and made sure orders went out when you were completely devastated. I've always been your support system. I can't believe it turned into this. Don't erase what really happened because the truth don't fit your new storyline. I only ever wanted to see you win, set you up for a 6-figure week and not spending me for the public. So then he shows this where she said this. She said, this is from Nicole. This was 2 hours ago on the September 15th. So she tagged him and says, wrong as I do believe it was, it truly says a lot for you to acknowledge it publicly. I should never be reduced to disrespect when I would never approach anyone that way. It's deeply unfortunate when women, and especially children, are pulled into battles they never created. I have always discouraged it. I have done my best to remain true to my character in the process. We are real people and may act like this is all okay. It's definitely not. My circumstances have dramatically improved already. Not my circus, not my monkeys. And then he say, my text and fight is with Tiny. Okay, so this is what he posted with Nicole, and he said something on her post. He said, what's your issue with Tiny for? Mind your business. You getting hit with stones that weren't meant for you. You became a casualty of war, unfortunately, but just know my war is never with you, and I apologize that you have to see me publicly hold him accountable for your unfortunate circumstances caused by his actions. I know all of this is traumatizing, but I pray you find peace. We're clapping for you on this side for finally walking away and fighting back. So he said the niggas who attacked and bullied her for real get apology accepted, but me cheating is a life sentence. I mean, yeah, you cheated. Let's keep it real. Nigga, you cheated on her when she needed you the most. Let's keep it real. Imagine communicating with your partner about the lack of actual contact and nothing gets done. Hurry back, we have little to none. That was the 24th of last year. And the fact that we weren't having it was an issue. This was the 2024 of last year. Why didn't you do anything? So y'all can read that. She told me he was only talk about contact and money. And she said she never went week without sex. And he said, I said we weren't having sex. I was jacking off. Don't know what caused the sexual awkwardness between you and I. Something was clearly off, like we both love each other. But saying that you weren't enough, like literally, Nicole. Yeah, they were going at it about not having, not doing anything sexually. And this was all this year and last year. And then she texted him back and told him other things. Y'all can read that for yourself. I'm not going to read too much of it. But, yeah. All the people mad because I cheated, but no one cares how many times I complain about the lack of sex. And, yeah, my thing is, if y'all just got back together, she know that you cheated. What do you expect?
Little dick energy. Open your mouth and let's figure it out. Open wide.
He just do too much sometimes. Like, it's not that serious. All right, so here we go with this.
Let's talk about you falling in love. Yes. So y'all know Nicole got a real public relationship, right? Nicole, the people on the outside of the internet want to know, How you put up with Tony? He seemed crazy on his internet, girl.
But the thing is, okay, I will say one thing that I admire the most about my baby is he has no filter and he is going to give it to you and he's going to be authentically himself. I will say y'all be poking the bear. So y'all play with him and you throw your rocks and then you hide your hand. But I will say offline, we have a beautiful life. And what I say to most women, because I do have friends and they'll be like, ooh, girl. I'm like, no, mine is just public and I have a beautiful life offline, which most people, a lot of couples, which we are finding out now, live a beautiful life on the internet are getting dragged up and down the stairs at home. I have a beautiful.
You should never put this relationship publicly. I'm sorry. No, we're just cool. That's it. I would never put it out publicly.
Peaceful life that is amazing with a beautiful chocolate man that I love at home.
How do you deal with all that comes along with people's opinions on and offline? Like the people online, I feel like you get put into a lot of things that you're not
I do.
necessarily.
I be catching strays.
So that's another layer. It's like they was already playing with you just over here. When he was
Right.
minding
I
your
was
business.
like, oh my gosh, why didn't he just get somebody who work at the bank or something? Like she wouldn't have to deal with this. But and I did not know the job was dirty when I took it. But I would say the love, like, I mean, life is good at home. The love, like all of it is good. It is a lot though.
I feel like she's saying something without saying something. When you watch this, it's saying something without saying something. To me, I feel like around this time, it wasn't all good at home. But she was going to tell them it was all good at home because she didn't want nobody to say nothing, but people were still going to bring stuff back to her anyway.
Oh, it's a lot that I get dragged into.
You don't ever be going like, okay, baby, wait a minute. Just put the
But
phone down.
I mean,
Tony,
I
put the
have
phone
to.
down.
I really have to go look because I had to ask him the other day, like, when did you do this? Like, do you hit a corner and just like go cuss somebody out real quick? But I do see it. Like, I literally see people do stuff and then he goes off on him and they're like, oh my gosh, he went off on me. And I'm like, no, you actually cussed him out first. But okay, go off. And when you talk about morals and principles, that's not just on the internet. That's really who he is. Like, he really operates off of doing what's right. And I feel like that's admirable. Like his delivery, I mean, I'm honest with him. Like, I don't think you should call women whatever, but he is one of those people who believes if they go low, I'm gonna go to hell. And that's what it is. Like, we're working on it. I'm praying very hard.
Let me not laugh. What's your prayer, Nicole? What's your prayer?
That God can touch his heart.
Okay.
And he does not feel the need to cuss y'all out like that. But he's very good at it. Like, I'm not good. I wish I could like do it.
Yeah, do a good curse out. Okay, so how do you feel like your public relationship has affected your business at all,
Yes.
good or bad?
I feel like it does, but it really sucks for someone to miss out on all these fabulous clothes because why are you even looking at my man? I don't go to y'all's page and look like, I love you dearly, friend, but I have never looked for your man.
Thank you. Thank you.
I haven't looked for him. I love to watch you guys together, but I do not follow him and keep up with him. That is what people do. You should definitely follow my baby. Go to Tony the Closer, buy you a program, buy a book, buy a t-shirt, do something. But I hate that. It has to be that way. Maybe it probably does, but
you haven't noticed. Not in a way that
I'm still making a ton of money online. So if it does, I just pray that God brings me more abundance and people know my heart. And really, like, if y'all know half the brands, how they really felt about you, and y'all be doing the marches and talking about how you're not going to shop there no more. And then 2 years later, you got it on again. So, but you want to hold me to this crazy standard just because you can see my man cuss.
Let's talk about you falling in love.
Someone said you're 95% of a woman's dream. I'm going through what you want, though. My boyfriend is at, oh, wow. I feel like, child. So now they DMing him up. You still a lot. Lord. Okay. Wait. So Tasha came. over my chest. Why I read this in this? So she mentioned him, and I knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. Hey, Kim. So Tasha K. I gotta start laughing. Wait. Ooh, my chest hurt. Okay. Whew. She had mentioned him in something, and then she said, "You still alive, B, I see." So that's what Tasha K wrote him. Okay, so he started laughing. I mean, damn. Okay, Tasha K had talked about this. We gonna play.
Been nothing but nice to you when she didn't want to fuck with you. She only gave you them clothes based off me. You was begging for her clothes for weeks on weeks on weeks. You kept begging me for shit for.
So wait, so Tasha K and Tony the Closure fell out over free clothes because at the time, Storm, okay, shout out to Storm. Storm was like, baby, they've been together. Storm was like, honey, they've been together. I don't know what the hell y'all. Shout out to Storm for catching this tea. I've been sleeping on it. So Nicole, they've been together, and Tasha K was supposed to get some new clothes. So let's play it.
Nicole, you kept asking me to get Nicole's clothes the whole fucking time, and then you get your black nasty ass up here.
Damn!
You a trifling hoe.
Damn!
My girl ain't want to fuck with you from the beginning. You try to get her to come and do interviews and all kind of shit, and she wouldn't do it.
His girl. So this is recently, y'all.
You a clown. You a clown.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
You
what
a clown.
This is what
You a clown.
This is what gay men do.
You was out here begging me for motherfucking the clothes for fucking weeks. And then she didn't want to do it. Then you motherfucker, let's do an interview. She ain't want to fuck with you. You give your ass clothes and then you don't even you give them to your fucking assistant. You a clown.
Damn!
No.
Getting close for not for the assistant, but listen, let's be honest about something.
The assistant getting the clothes? Petty.
He checking on her body. He checking her in ways I never could have really right? none of us else on YouTube ever could. Here's what she did not plan for when it came to Tony. This is what she didn't realize.
Mm-hmm. Now,
Tony is not in this space.
No.
Like I am. Even like old dude is, but he's doing something else with his channel now, where we have a woman fan base. So we cannot be caught up saying that kind of shit.
He's not lying. Storm didn't lie about that. Even now Tony has a woman's fan base with all this going on. He's not lying. Armand couldn't say it. Storm Monroe can't say it. There's a plethora of people in this cannot say that. Okay? I watch what I say because like I said, and I'm gonna say it again. When I was doing the song, Tasha is a different than that husband. That husband is more, hey, can you he cool. She ain't lie. He cool with it. Tasha ain't cool with it.
Ain't even me, but you get the point. Tony's followers mostly men. He's in business. He's in a whole other lane. So he can really cuss her the fuck out and be disrespectful and move forward. She wasn't ready for that. Somebody like me, I gotta hold back. I can't be saying all that shit. And she know that. They know who to try and who not to try. I can't match her energy in that way. This is not gonna affect his bottom line, so he can. Yeah. She didn't account for that.
He not lying. We seen it.
I'm convinced you stupid motherfuckers just look for a reason to try to be in your feelings and sensitive. First off, if I'm not talking to you, it don't apply to you. I talk.
So they basically saying that him and Tasha are the same skin color. And first of all, I'm gonna say this, and it's no hate to Tasha K. Tasha K call y'all and be the same skin color, call y'all some black ass bitches all the time. She used the term black ass bitches all the time as a dark skinned woman. So I'm not understanding why people feel like, oh, well, no, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. All right. So he been cooling for a while. He ain't said nothing. Then somebody say, I look better than your mother. So you know damn well that's a lie. My trunk spit me down. Then he said he want his forever love. For you, I'd give. He said he going to go find his wife. Let's go up. Now, it's been cool. He ain't been saying nothing. All right. Someone said, oh, wow, I take my comment back on the other post. It's always two sides to the story. You're going to be so crazy. It makes you look like the bad guy. But watching them fold, that's why you mind your business. I knew better. You never know what's going on behind closed doors. So everything has been copacetic, right? So someone said, why did you get back with Tony? This is what they went on her page and asked that. Somebody said his other videos, he said she was playing with his emotions and heart. That tells me she was receiving his courtesy and support by telling him there was a possibility they could move forward. That went on since early spring and nothing came of it. Came of it. I can understand that, especially after years of financial investment and playing a family together. It was like she was playing both sides by telling him enough to keep him invested enough to support her financially, but telling her online community that she was moving forward and rebuilding without him, without saying it directly. So then he posted a picture of her. January last year, Nicole's bank accounts got wiped. Judgment, lien, she couldn't even pay for shipping orders, no capital, no backup, just stuck. So I did what most men couldn't do. I cashed a 6-figure investment. I had my boy Eli and handed her the cash. Then I turned around and built her an entire 6-figure digital webinar play from scratch. I'm talking about, I wrote the slides, I built the back end, I told her what to say, how to say it, when to say it. I used my platform to promote it, and I gave her my audience to pop it. She made over 100K. I made $0, not $1. Not a thank you post, not a split. We even argued and brought it up, and when I brought it up. And now she online saying she built that play through a digital program. So Tony and Nicole are into it. He wants money from her courses. She's been giving it. She ain't having it. So now he's pissed. He's been using her, but we knew this already. Go check out their stories. This last post, it done hit the fan like we knew it would. They trying to keep it on the low though.
The number one mistake that most online boutiques make is buying too much inventory first. Inventory that you can't even move. Everybody wants to know where you get the clothes, but you need to find out where you get the customers. That's why.
Look at his story, y'all, real quick. He ain't talking about that. Can't do business with ninjas. So he's saying these are mood swings. He's going through a breakup. He's grieving. Wait. We finna get to those. All right. I just want to be nosy, y'all. My bad. So this is all what she got from her 6 figures. And he not lying. I hate to say it. I remember that she was going through a whole thing where people were saying that they never got their clothes from her. So I hate to say it. I just thought about that. He not lying. I remember that people said they never got their clothes. It never came. What's going on? The reason why they got their clothes was because of him. Wow.
Shit.
Wow. Okay, let's continue. Then he posted this. So we saw that this was how much the dresses were. People spent $1,600 plus whatever for clothes. And we're going to go on TikTok. They never got. And a lot of people was calling saying, hey, your girl ain't sending the clothes, this and that. see. Oh, this is later. He talking about scamming in their family. They still going in the child. We're gonna go to Nicole. Okay. Oh, this the people that's from Philly that he say accused of fraud.
We were supposed to be a family. 4 times we tried, 4 times we prayed, 4 times we lost. Nothing prepares you for the joy of finding out you're expecting, only to have it taken away in that same doctor's office. Those moments shaped us. They made our bond deeper. They made our love real.
Yeah, she did have 4 miscarriages with him. Okay. This was how he saying how he make money. And this is a thread of their conversations. She called him a love of her life. This was January this year. Let's keep going. Oh, hit the wrong one. This is some more text messages. He said, "Take me back. I learned my lesson. It won't happen again, and you won't have. And you can have the babies. You get everything you wanted. No, you aren't going to stop acting a fool online. I want it all now. You can have it. You aren't even like that in person. People never imagine how quiet you are. Smoke, eat, and cheat, and you just fine." And he put laugh out loud. I want you back. Child, so it's been pretty quiet. He hasn't really posted nothing. Now, this what things.
You know what's some repulsive shit is that because you can't do nothing with me as a man, that you'll go and try to use fake images of women that I never met before in my life to try to create a narrative. See, this is what a bitch ass nigga does. Who is this girl? That girl right there that you posted this image of next to my mugshots? Mugshots of me that I've never actually had a conviction.
You don't even look like the same person. Okay, here go the girl.
So basically, a quick rundown of what happened. I believe Tony is still going live. If you guys want to hop in and get more detail, but I can't go live, so I'm gonna try to make this as short as possible. So I woke up from a message from somebody on my Facebook friend saying, "Hey, I know you got in a car accident. Did you know that somebody, him 500 is his at name? Somebody is using your picture and your injury from your car accident to say that an ex NFL player and credit guru, Tony Robinson, beat you up." And I was like, holy shit. I go on both their profiles. I see that this him 500 guy is posting got my face on the thumbnail. He's got hundreds of thousands of followers. Like, it's super embarrassing. And saying that this guy.
So she basically saying it wasn't her. Dang, he just going through a lot, huh? All right, I'm finna stop sharing. We finna go to Live Bites. Dang, you still posted? I thought we were done, Tony. Okay, so he said October of last year, 25th was all the stuff that happened. Okay. This whole thing is a damn mess. I ain't taking no sides, but this is a fucking mess, y'all. So this what went on Live Bites 3 days ago, and it got picked back up. And we're going to go on Live Bites because there's some more over there. Man, this is getting wicked. You sending out lies to random followers to save face. So this is what it was. Here's the reality. Him 500, Caesar, and Maddie J had all posted an address. I told him to pull up, come to the house. Not only pull up and he would be on the live. Okay. Now, you also know none of them ever came to the house, only a lawsuit server who's Caesar's son. My son had a football game. I was in the air when the ish happened. Helplessly, you were on the phone with Sherelle Rosado. Ocho Cinco ex-fiance baby mama. When it happened, painting a false narrative where you were left bleeding like I beat you and left you is wild. I was in North Carolina. There was nothing I could do. You turned on me because I was fighting against frauds and scammers. Me and seeing my ex-wife had nothing to do with anything that happened with losing babies. It's funny, since we broke up, you never once mentioned lies. You spreading on my name now. So these are the messages. Any woman who supports this got to go to hell with him. So the pictures and texts he posted are fake. He is all twisted, sick person. Fall for it. I was left bleeding on the floor when he went to sleep with his ex-wife while he told the man he was beefing with to pull up. So they were banging on my door. Don't ever tell me anything about playing with someone else. I lost my babies while he played in my face, and my business took 6 figures monthly to run. Run and tell that. That's exactly what she said. Okay. So we're going to go to Love Bites in a minute. Let me go back up. I don't think he has anything else. So let's go to Love Bites. Let me start sharing real quick. Here we go. This is a mess. Tone the closure, man, this is getting wicked. So he posted that. That's what I saw on Live Bites. Now we finna go to Nicole page. Let me see if Nicole said anything. Nicole ain't said shit. Nicole out here posting pictures, child. Nicole said, Nicole posted pictures of waking up in bed with a messy hair and dressing Brie Edie. She said, what a privilege to be tired from work you once begged the universe for. What a privilege to feel overwhelmed by the growth you used to dream about. What a privilege by a life you created on purpose. So she was saying what a privileged post. Nicole hasn't said anything. Nicole was like, whatever. Nicole hasn't posted anything but her going out, having fun. She ain't post no messages, no nothing. Nicole say he is a liar. Okay? He is a liar. And this is just a mess. Let me go on TikTok. Now, Tasha K posted this on the 18th when all this was going on. This is why the argument was, and we're going to look at it.
Podcast with Tony. Tony had paid for the podcast. He was like, hey, I just want to do a podcast. I want to go viral. Da, 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 da. I didn't really know his background or anything like that. And that's what I used to get in trouble for a lot. Now, I met him. He said he was in real estate. I didn't know any of the other stuff that was going on. I didn't know about the DV. I didn't know about the last scamming and the mortgage program or whatever he got going on. I knew he was a trick, but I saw that in action. I met him and his girlfriend here, and they seemed odd because I was just like, Tony has a wholesome girlfriend, like he's you know, no offense, like he's a trick. Driving a Bentley with a dent in it, saying he done leased it. I said, well, if you leased it, why is the dent still in there? To see him come online after he done like embarrassed the hell out of his girl, Nicole, who has a great fashion brand. She is pretty much the average girl raised in LA. Parents spoiled her, always dressed her up, and so now she's, you know, reenacting what it is that her parents did for her, and she goes after dumb niggas like this in order to keep up the business, you know what I'm saying? Because it's hard out here. And so he's put a lot of money into getting her in Nordstrom's, you know, the money that he allegedly scammed from people learning a course that he had stole from another real estate broker. I don't know. This is just what I've been told. Apparently he done been to jail for DV on women, on his ex-girlfriend. And so, you know, after he had got into it with DJ Envy and all those guys, and they started exposing him and exposing her, she started losing business when it came to her clothing site and stuff like that. And so when she got tired of him and got tired of being exposed,
she didn't lose business over him. she lost business because them girls weren't getting their clothes. That's what that was.
So she decided to leave, and so I guess maybe she was reconciling with him. Maybe she was hard up for money, but all I know is he took to social media after she had announced that they had broken up last year. I'm saying she had recently called the police on him because he popped up on her without the text messages and the screenshots of all the money he sent her, and was shocked. Like, she called the police on him. I'm like, dude, she was running game. 2000.
Pretty much. She was running game.
So imagine that you've been in a relationship with a man for some years. You have 4 miscarriages, and you find out that he's been cheating on you the whole relationship. You found out from a secret phone, a secret second phone that he has. And then you break up with him, and then he starts pleading on social media to get you back, and he starts spilling all of your business, and no one would know about any of this if it wasn't for him to come into the internet. Now, this is what's happening with Tony the Closer and Nicole Linnell. I'm not sure how you pronounce her last name, but I know her label, her clothing brand is called Nicole NL. They've been broken up, I believe, since around like the end of last year, November, October, something like that. And I've been a follower of hers for some years, and I've known of him.
I know. I just feel like it's all a mess to me. Let me see. Here we go.
Celebrities never deny that. When I post a vendor, they never say that I'm lying. They fuck around and block me. They block me because they're mad that I exposed their vendor, but they never once go in the comments or go on their page and say, hey y'all, this vendor that she posted, that's not my vendor, blah blah blah, because they know they can't. Now, I look a goddamn mess, and it's actually pissing me off more, but I just had to come on here and tell y'all the tea. So this,
a lot of people were saying they weren't getting their clothes at one point. Her vendor got exposed. Oh, they called her a scammer. Here we go.
Just give me my money. Okay, go.
Just give me my money.
Just give. Can't believe it. I'm in disbelief. This bitch can't believe it.
celebrities never.
Tony the Closer.
So imagine that you've been.
Somebody was posting trying to accuse you of stealing somebody else's designs or something like that from their clothing line. I would just love for you to clear this up.
With this particular instance, I think was it the sweater one? Because this happens to me all the time. It was a 3D sweater. I am not obligated to tag an item that I wear on my personal page. If I want to wear it, I'm wearing it. I didn't have the best experience ordering the sweater, so I did not tag the girl who made it. So this particular girl was a fan. I don't think she got the attention that she wanted from me. So she created this whole campaign to paint me as someone who is pretending to make the sweater. I didn't make the sweater. Never said I made the sweater. I do have a knit piece that was coming out. So I was asked on live, is it coming? Of course, I'm not going to tear down another business and tell them about my horrible experience. But what I did say is I have something, you know, a knit piece coming. You guys don't worry to brush it off, because I know the power with my voice. I know what could happen if I talk about a bad experience with someone. I know what that can do to their business. Chose not to.
Tired of looking like a bad person, so I'm gonna just shut up.
No, don't do that.
You didn't hear sis. Tired of looking like a bad person, so I'm gonna just shut up.
No, don't do that.
You didn't hear sis. Let's talk. Be quiet, be quiet. Let me pop out.
Hey y'all.
So this morning.
So I have no clue who these people are, but this story is just blowing me.
But yeah, some people say they didn't get their packages, child. This is my thing with the whole thing. And I'm gonna keep it briefly honest. There was no need for him to bash her. Hey, corporate thug. There was no need for him to bash her the way he did. Yeah, I understand where he coming from. I understand where she coming from. But who the hell, first of all, you as a man should know you should not pull up to nobody's house unannounced after y'all starting over. Everybody know you don't pull up to nobody's house. Another thing, trying to embarrass her was another, but I understand he's hurt because he helped put so much into her business. I get it. And I feel like on one hand, she should have never accepted money from him. She should have just sent that money back. She should have blocked him and got a whole new number. All of that was just cause of confusion. Yeah, she ran game, but at the same time, you know how this man is. Why would you want to do that? So, yeah, Nicole is minding her business. I think what really pissed her off was the fact that not everybody know y'all were dealing with each other before then, so a lot of girls are not following her no more. Another thing that pissed her off was how he acted online, and that bothered her. So yeah, I feel like they should just leave each other alone. Tony just work on himself and move on because he got some things he need to work on. And I feel the same way for Nicole. Nicole ain't that innocent. Shoot, I'll ignore him too and be posting pictures and being like, whatever. But Nicole knew what that man was gonna do. She should have never entertained it, because here's the thing: if you would have entertained it and he would have just snapped, what were you gonna do then? You done invited this man to that. Why would you do that? She should have just left it be. But I hope you guys enjoyed a lot. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys tomorrow with creepy story time. I forgot what we were gonna jump into tomorrow. I don't forgot. We're gonna jump into something else. But once I find it, I'll post it. Oh, if y'all want to know about Sabrina Peterson, Mika, let them know. Let them know, girl. Tell them, Mika, Sabrina is a scammer, girl. But if y'all want to know more about Sabrina Peterson, I will drop that down for y'all. We'll talk about her and some of the stuff she's trying to creep back into social media a little bit. I don't think that's gonna work. But let me know. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's getting late. Hope y'all enjoy y'all bed. It is pre-Friday, going into Friday. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Girl, yeah, I'm gonna do a breakdown about her tomorrow. I'm gonna do one. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
It's in the reach of my arms, the span of my hips, the stride of my step, the curl of my lips. I'm a woman, phenomenally.
Birds singing in the dead of night. Take these broken wings and